going to continue the same lesson, which is the freedom movement, which I have already started in the earlier class. Today I am going to go for division of Bengal. What do you know about division of Bengal? How Bengal was divided by the Britishers and what are the results? Okay. So the first and the foremost is the anti-British sentiments was dominant in Bengal and it was the center of anti-British protest. In order to suppress these developments, Viceroy Lord Curzon thought of dividing Bengal in the name of administration. So what did the Viceroy do? Viceroy Lord Curzon, he told, if I divide the Bengal, it is easy to do the administration. But what is the reality? In reality, Bengal had more concentration of Muslims and Hindu people. So in reality, there were more Muslims and Hindu people. So the census report had indicated that the east part of Bengal had more number of Muslims and the west part of Bengal had more number of Hindus. The British divided Bengal in 1905. Like this, the British thought of suppressing the spirit of national freedom struggle with the division of Bengal. The division of Bengal in 1905 was opposed by Indian National Congress. Still, the Bengal language could unite the Hindu and Muslim communities. Raksha Bandhan cultural festivals was held to bring in unity among Hindus and Muslims. The division of Bengal resulted in the widespread protests across the country. The radicals took the issue to the doorstep of common people. They called for boycotting of foreign goods and the institutions that encourage it. The Indians were encouraged to use local goods. The British government withdrew the Bengal division division order in 1911. Later on, Tilak declared. What did Tilak declare? Everyone knows. What did he say? Swaraj is my birthright. I would definitely get it back. Attaining complete freedom was the aim of radicals. They tried to organize the common people of India. They attempted to organize people by employing religious celebration too. They used Ganesha, Shivaji and Durga celebration to organize people against the British. Muslim League was born in 1906 to protect the Muslim identity. Tilak published Kesari in Marathi and Maratha in English language. He encouraged common people to protest against the British. The radical writings of Tilak galvanized the common people. The British arrested Tilak due to this development. Tilak wrote a book, Gita Rahasya, in the prison, which further fueled the freedom fervor. Next I'm going to go is revolutionaries. Who are called as revolutionaries? Okay, so the revolutionaries dreamed of attaining complete freedom. They believed that they can drive away the British by employing violent method. They established secret association across the country and started collecting weapons and money for an armed struggle against the British. They provided training also. So, a secret organization was started. They provided training for what? There was a secret organization named as Lotus and Dagger was founded in England. This is very important. A secret organization named Lotus and Dagger was founded in England. Aurobindo Ghosh, who was in England, supported the revolutionaries through this organization. Similarly, another revolutionary organization called Ghada in USA can be recalled here. So we can find one more similar revolutionary organization called Ghada. It was in USA, can be recalled here. Next, Abhinava Bharata and Anushila Samiti were the two important secret organizations in India. This is also very important, children. What are the secret organizations in India? Other two. That is Abhinava Bharata and Anushila Samiti were the two important secret organizations in India. They used bombs and guns to achieve their goal. The government tried to suppress them by arresting them and hanging them unto death on the charges of sedition. Aurobindo Ghosh, V.D. Sarwarkar, Ashwin Kumar Datta, Raja Narayana Bose, Rajguru, Chakkikar brothers, Vishnu Shastri, Champakar, Shyamji Krishna Varma, Ras Bihari Ghosh and Madam Kama, Khudiram Bose, Ram Prasad Bismil, Ashwaqulla Khan, Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Jatin Das are more prominent among these revolutionaries. The dream of revolutionaries to bring the freedom to India quickly did not materialize completely. Still, they were the foundation or spirit to Indian freedom movement. Many of the radicals later became revolutionaries and continued their efforts. Aurobindo Ghosh was one such leader like this. So, the role of revolutionary is important in many ways in the annals of Indian history. So, this is the end of the lesson, that is freedom movement, children. Read the lesson, see the video, understand better, and thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day. Thank you, children.